At the beginning of the movie, we see that an unconscious man is falling down from the sky very fast. He tries to open his parachute, but it does not open. But before falling on the ground, he wakes up, and at the right time, the parachute opens and falls down, hitting the trees. After some time, when he regains consciousness, he saw that there is a dense forest around him, but the good thing was that he had weapons and guns. Actually, his name is Peter, and before he could understand anything, he fell down hitting another man, and as soon as he got up, he pointed a gun at Peter, but Peter asked him to put down the gun. Meanwhile, a third man falls there and dies as soon as he falls. Perhaps he could not open his parachute before landing. Suddenly, someone starts firing bullets at them. Peter somehow saves himself and finds that man, and at the same time, he points a gun at him and says, "Stop firing. He is not your enemy." Actually, this person's name is Rodrigo. Rodrigo is the commander of the Russian arm. Peter asked him, "How did you reach here?" Then Rodrigo says that I was in the war, and then suddenly there was a bright light, and when I opened my eyes, I was falling down from the sky. On this, John says that the same thing happened to me too. I was also thrown down from the plane. Also, John is the biggest drug mafia of Mexico. Then Peter saw a sniper girl standing with a gun pointed at them. Actually, the name of this girl is Christine, who is a German shooter, and she was also thrown from the plane in this forest. Christine says that I saw some more people falling down, after which these 4 people go in that direction to find out when another person enters here whose name is Chen, and he follows them stealthily. Now, after going a little further, they meet 2 more people who were fighting with each other like dogs. Among them, the black one's name is Mubasa, while the white one's name is Glenn, who stop fighting as soon as they see them. They also came here in the same way. Then after some argument, both of them quietly join them. After going a little further, they find another person who was hanging upside down from the trees. Then Peter shoots him and brings him down and asks, "Who are you?" On this, he says that my name is Stephen, and I am a doctor. He further said that I was going to my clinic, but suddenly there was some light and I came here. No one could understand how they came here or who brought them. Then all these people move forward together and see that Chan is standing in front of some strange-looking thing which looked like a big weapon. Then when Peter went near him, there were many bones lying there. Seeing this, everyone makes their own guesses that why are they here and for what purpose? And also, who is the one who brought these people here? While none of them knows each other, nor had ever met, and all the people here belong to different countries. Then Peter says that if we have to get out of this forest, then the people of the forest will have to go to some high place and assess the location and its area so that maybe we can find a way out. After which, all these 8 people move forward in search of a safe place. Rodrigo sees a strange plant of a special kind, and he was about to touch it when Stephen stops him and says that this plant is very poisonous, and you should stay away from it because even a scratch can make a person disabled. Then Rodri moves away in fear. Now after walking for many hours, they reached a dry waterfall. Then Christine asked them to stop here and rest for a while. Then Christine drops a leaf in the water to find the direction, but it starts moving in circles without stopping. On this, Peter said that there is a lot of trouble here, because ever since we have come here, the sun has remained the same. I believe that we are trapped in some big trouble, and whoever has brought us here has released us after a lot of thought because we are all dangerous fighters, who kill people except Dr. Stephen. Now after resting for some time, they left for the forest when they were covered with clothes. They saw a special covered emergency duct which they opened very carefully, so that in case of any danger they could escape, but the duct was empty from inside. Then Glenn looked towards the trees and he saw that there were many such ducks there. All the ducks are hanging. Probably some animal has been locked inside them and thrown from the sky. And while falling down they might have got stuck in the trees, but nobody knows who threw them from the sky. Then everyone went ahead to find out this. Then suddenly a Mombasa fell on the ground due to a collision, which was actually a very dangerous trap. Then suddenly they started getting attacked from all sides. Now everyone tries to save themselves from the sharp sticks. But while running, Christine got stuck in that trap and fell into a pit, below which there were many sharp sticks. She was just about to fall down when Peter Bhai Sahab came there and saved her. Then on looking through the telescope of the gun, Christine finds out the name of the man who had laid this trap. Then everyone went to him and they found out that he is dead. He had been dead for many days. Then Stephen analyzes his body and says that this body has been lying there for 2 weeks. It is old. Then Rodrigo finds a diary in his pocket. Then they came to know that he was a US soldier. Then Peter understands that he had laid this trap for someone else who is much bigger than us in size and very dangerous, but he could not get caught in this trap, and then must have killed this soldier. Now when everyone started leaving from here, Then Mombasa felt that maybe someone is watching them but cannot see. Because of not giving it, he did not pay much attention. Now all the people kept walking and finally reached the end of the forest. But the view here blew everyone's senses because on looking at the sky, they came to know that they have come to a place which they had never seen before, nor had heard its name. It seems to us that it was between the planets Jupiter and Saturn. Now one thing was certain, that these people had come very far from the Earth, after which Peter makes another plan to get out of here and everyone starts going towards the forest once again. Then a drone passes over them and suddenly some wild animals start attacking them. These people also fire a lot of bullets and kill many animals. While Glenn tries to escape from them because he did not have a gun because he had come here from some place in Mexico, but Mombasa comes there and saves his life. On the other hand, Kristen had only one bullet left in her gun, so she tries to kill herself, but suddenly a whistle blew and all the animals left from here. Now Peter understood that there is someone in this forest who wants to kill them, so he sent these dangerous wolves so that they can hunt them. Then Mombasa notices that one of his companions is missing. Then suddenly they hear the voice of John, who was screaming to save himself. On going closer and looking, it was found that he is injured. Then Christine started moving forward to help him, but Pete stopped her because he suspected that maybe this could be a trap to trap us, because John was just screaming continuously and was not even moving. Then Peter picks up a stone and throws it towards John. It was found that his suspicion was correct. Due to the bite of wolves, he had turned into a zombie. So everyone decides that we have to leave John here and move forward, otherwise we will have to save him. We might get killed in this process, but Kristen did not want to leave him in such pain. So she shoots John. Then we see that there is someone who is secretly keeping an eye on them. Peter feels that if we run away from the situation, then we will get killed. So it would be better that we find and kill that thing which is playing this game with us. So he followed the footprints of those wolves and moved forward. After some time, these people reached a campsite. After reaching there, they saw that some corpses were hanging upside down from the trees, whose skin was pulled off from their bodies, and there was a pile of bones all around. That means not only humans but animals and other creatures were also hunted on this planet. Then these people see a big predator in front of them which was tied to the tree. As a viewer, I myself was not able to understand who had tied the predator, which is itself a dangerous hunter, but we had to face this problem. The mystery is revealed at the end of the movie. Now, as soon as Rodrigo went near it to check and was about to touch it, the predator wakes up and starts screaming badly, after which Krish asks everyone to run away from here. Then some invisible thing attacked Mombasa, due to which he died on the spot, while Peter saw some strange shape, so he started firing at them and also asked everyone to run away from here, after which everyone started running away from here to save their lives because it was very difficult to face the advanced weapons of these aliens and escape from the aliens. While running, everyone slides down the hill and falls into a waterfall and starts swimming towards a safe place, but then a drone flies over them and finds out their location and returns to the camp. Here we come to know that there are not one but 3 predators here. Now these people were not able to understand anything, so they hid in a cave near the waterfall. Now Peter had come to know about those predators, so he asks everyone to support him, after which these people go and hide in the forest again. Then Kristen sees one of the predators with the help of a telescope, after which these people convince Steven and send him in front of the predator as bait. And as soon as the predator chases him, Christine shoots him. Then on going closer and looking, it was found that it was not a predator, but a creature thrown from the sky, just like them. Christine sees that she missed her target, then who fired the shot? Then Peter says that this is a trap in which they have been caught. The bait was not Steven but this creature, which has brought us in front of that predator. Then suddenly an invisible predator appears behind Peter who killed that creature. When he removes his helmet, it is revealed that this is not a predator but a human. Then he tells his name as Nowhere. He also said that I somehow escaped from those predators, and he has been here for 2 years. He told that the power of hearing and hearing of these predators is very high, and if you want to stay alive, then come with me quietly. Now all the people started following him, who took them inside an old and used alien ship to hide. Nowhere tells that I was also in the British Army, and for the last 2 years I am looking for a way to go out of this planet, but now I have not been successful yet. He also says that I am the only survivor in my batch, and have probably killed 2 or 3 predators so far. He says that these predators like to hunt. So these predators go to different planets to catch humans and animals and kidnap them and leave them in this jungle. And there are 2 types of predators here, small and big. The big predators hunt the small ones, But Peter asks, how can we reach their spaceship? Then Nowhere says that there is no use of going there because it is not in our power to fly their spaceship. Then he went to sleep. Now after everyone slept, Peter went to Christine and said that we have to find that spaceship at any cost. Only then we can go home. But to fly that spaceship, we have to free that slave predator. Then we will deal with him, that in exchange of his freedom, he will take us to Earth. But Christine feels strange after that. Whether the predator will listen to them now, both of them were talking when suddenly the place started filling with poisonous smoke. Peter saw that Nowhere was not there. In fact, he had released this poisonous smoke so that he could make them unconscious and take their food. He had also locked the entry gate from outside. To get out, they opened the doors, but even after a lot of effort, the door did not open. Then Peter fired from his gun, but the predators got to know their location from the sound of the bullet. Then a predator came on the spaceship and first killed Nowhere because he was outside the spaceship. Peter and the rest of them tried to get out of this place, but in the same way, Steven got separated from them. Then the predator saw him alone, and then he moved towards him. He was about to kill Steven, but before that, Rodrigo attacked him and asked Steven to run away from here. Then Steven saved his life and ran away from here. Rodrigo fights with the predator, but he loses, and before dying, he blows himself up with the predator with the help of a grenade. This scene was very emotional. The rest of the people came out of the forest in time. Glenn thinks that his life is saved. Then another predator appears there, which was already present there. Then Glenn tries to kill him, but the knife's blow did nothing to the predator. Then he kills Glenn in a very brutal way. The rest of the people ran away from there, seeing the opportunity. Then another predator appears there, and one of them finds them by following their footprints, and he comes after them. Then Chan decides to fight him and asks everyone to leave from here, after which Chan takes out his sword to fight with the predator. We come to know that Chan is the boss of Japan's biggest gang, Yakuza. Then there is a head-to-head fight between Chan and the predator. Chan was a very dangerous swordsman, and he gives a good fight to the predator, but the predator overpowers him, but without caring for his life. He manages to kill the predator, but in the fight, he himself gets killed, because he himself got badly injured. Now 2 out of 3 predators were killed, and only one was left whom Glenn had played a little with. Here we see Peter, Christine, and Steven who were running to save their lives, when Steven's leg got stuck in a trap due to which his body got paralyzed. Peter tells Christine that we have to leave Steven because he can no longer walk, but Christine wanted to stay with him to save him, and she refuses to leave him. So Peter left them and moved ahead and went to the alien who was held captive by the predators. Peter tells him that I will free you, but in return you will have to send me to Earth. This alien could understand the language of humans, so he makes a deal with Peter. Then Peter freed his hands and legs, but the predator caught his neck. Then later, after thinking something, he let go. Then he turned on the spaceship and set the location of Earth in it. On the other side, we see Steven and Christine who have been kidnapped by the predator. He is going to kill them at the same place. Peter brings Peter to where the slave predator was, and then both the predators start fighting with each other, and there is a very brutal fight between them, taking advantage of which Peter starts running towards his body. Meanwhile, the bigger predator kills the slave predator, that is, the alien with whom Peter had made a deal was killed. Then the bigger predator also blew up his spaceship in which Peter was. Now in the next scene we see Critty and Steven, who were trapped inside a pit, although now the effect of paralysis has ended from Steven's body. Then Steven starts showing his true colors. He was not a good person but an evil Dobra who used to smuggle boring parts of patients. Then he used a poisonous knife to put a knife in Christine's body, due to which Christine's body also started getting paralyzed. We came to know that Steven wants to live on this planet, and wanted to kill people by making free dates his slaves. Then he goes to kill Christine. But before he could kill Christine, who actually did not go to that spaceship, on seeing Peter, Steve stopped and started acting as a gentleman as before. Then Peter took both of them out of the pit, although Christy could not say anything due to the effect of poison. So Steven lies to Peter and tries to kill her from behind. But Peter understood his intentions, and so he killed Steven. Then Peter killed him. Peter sets a trap to trap the aliens. Now when the predator comes there searching for them, he realizes that it is a trap. Then a big explosion takes place, due to which the predator falls far away. Peter applies mud on his body and fights with the predator so that the predator cannot smell his body odor. Even then the predator attacks him and beats him a lot. Finally, he takes out his weapon to kill Peter. Then Christine somehow shoots him with her gun, due to which he falls. Then Peter cuts off the predator's head. In this way, all 3 aliens are killed. Then Peter goes to Christine, and both of them rest. After some time, when it is morning, both of them look towards the sky, where they see many parachutes in the sky. That is, the game of death has started once again, but Peter's "I had to say that leave these people and come with me so that we can find a way to go home." And with this amazing story ends here. So friends, if you like this video, then please like and subscribe our channel because we need your support very much. So we will meet you in our next video. Till then, tata, and bye-bye.